Welcome to the final transmission from the temporary shelter. That's right. This will be my last video from this location. Oh, little cigar, little drink with my douchebag cup. That's right. The douchebag cup is in effect. So, what's been going on? Well, actually a lot. And actually, one thing is, it didn't light very well. Thought I'll be all cool and sly. Light this up at the beginning of the video. It didn't even work. Alright, it's blazing now. So, haven't transmitted really since the Bloodbath in September. A lot of you knew, a lot of you didn't know, that I was in the process of finally getting out of this apartment and buying a house. And so after the event, come around October 1st, got a realtor, several realtors actually, because we were looking anywhere. I didn't know where I wanted to live. So we're looking in Washington, we're looking in Oregon, we're looking in Oklahoma, Vegas, Missouri, Georgia, Arizona. Did I say Arizona? I don't know. Either way, all over the place, because I just know, not that I don't like it here, I don't have $1.5 million to buy a house here. So had to go somewhere else where I can retire, because I'm about to hit 45 this year, and want to be retired by the time I'm 50. So 5 years. 5 years, I want to be able to make sure the house is paid off and all that jazz. Can't do that here. I can stay here if I worked for the rest of my life, but that's not what I want to do. So anyways, it's just flying here, flying there, go check that out, go check this out. Ended up, I kid you not, some of you already know about this, some of you actually already been to my new house. Now, right now, I still keep the apartment here in Mission Viejo, California. And I also pay the mortgage at my house now. So, kind of keep them both for now. But some of you have actually been to my house. And it's weird how this works. It's weird how life works. Because it ended up being that I gotta do this. My house is like 10 minutes from G.I. Joe. That's right, G.I. Joe, the Bloodbath ambassador. I live 10 minutes away. How crazy is that? It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, of course, Wendy, she goes, "You just picked that house because it's next to G.I. Joe." That's not true. Picked that house for several reasons. Actually, when I picked that house, I had no idea where I was. Yes, I knew I was in Georgia. I had no idea where I was. We're zipping over here, we're zipping over there. You know, I recognize this, recognize that, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know idea where I was. So anyways, 3 things I wanted in a house. One, I needed a basement. Why? Because the bunker. Now let me tell you about this. Before I proceed on to the other things, let me tell you about this basement I got. Just because I wanted to be able to have the Bloodbath at my house. You know what I mean? Just come over, Bloodbath. So, for those of you who had attended the Bloodbath before, it was at my shop. My shop is 1,400 square feet. My basement. Now, let's go back a little bit. My shop is 1,400 square feet. That includes the office we didn't use. That includes the big bathroom. That includes all the lumber racks taking up 16 by 8 feet, you know, taking the other things. It was just all the things, you just saw the videos, but all the little intricate cuts out and this, taking up all the space. That was 1,400 square feet minus all that crap. Okay, so who knows what it was. Now, my basement is 1,200 square feet. All open, okay? And when I say all open, I mean, basically, imagine a big rectangle 1,200 square feet, and then that house built on top of it. So you can go into one entrance of the basement and look, and you can see from end to end the whole distance. So there's basically, if I wanted to, I could just like pull in, put a car. Put a car. Okay, so that's what I wanted, to have the Bloodbath in my house. And what about parking? Well, we'll get to that. Second thing on my list, I wanted the house to be way off the street. When I say way off the street, my driveway is 150 feet. Okay, plenty of room to park as many cars as I want. Just park. No, I don't have to park on the road. Just park in my driveway. Okay, and that leads me to the third thing I wanted, which was land. So there's lots of land. I'm actually thinking about acquiring the property and house behind me, so I'll own street to street, and then what I'll do is just have that little house demoed, and then I just have all the property from street to street. I don't know, play paintball out there, who knows? But either way, so we're talking acres here. Put that into perspective. So those were the three things I wanted. Those are the three things I got. And so now what's been going on is demo and redo. So I've been going to Georgia and then coming here. I'm going to Georgia and coming here. Now I've owned the house. I've owned the house since January 9th was my closing date. But up until then, it was always I gotta fly out and see houses. Gotta fly out and do this. Gotta fly out and do that. So, needless to say, I have not done anything on YouTube. But it does not mean my thoughts haven't been with you guys and the game, because 3.0 is in testing. A lot of changes in 3.0 that we like. Let's say there's a lot of changes. It's not a grip of changes. It's we feel the Bloodbath as a core is good. You know what I mean? But there's always a way to make it better. And there's the more you play it, the more things you're like, maybe tweak that just a little bit. Tweak that just a little bit. So right now we're tweaking this a little bit with some of the text, convoying. What's another one? Oh, the target select, and making it a little bit easier for the access to win in 40, and a little bit harder for the access to win in 42. So that's kind of where we're at. It's fun. So, what else has been going on? Doug at Historical Board Gaming talked to me about working on Pacific, his Midway game. And some of you knew about that. I mentioned it to you. Unfortunately, they didn't approve of my artwork, so I wish them the luck. I'm not a a concept artist. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to get into your head and do what you want to do. I like the art that I do, and I can really get into it. So what happens is, if we have there's a conflict of interest on art, I generally not interested in those projects, because then it's not my art. It's as an artist, you have your palettes, you have your ideas, and when you're doing someone else's ideas, that's not the same thing. There's a reason why I'm not a digital artist, right? Because I just want to do it for me. Now, just because I'm good at it doesn't mean I necessarily want to do it for you or for you or for you. You know what I mean? If you ask me to do something, I do my take on it. If you like it, great. If you don't, great. You know. So anyway, that's what happened. Unfortunately, I had a lot of fun making that map, but it's all good. It's all good. Speaking of maps, two things about maps. Oh, man, I haven't had a cigar in a while. So, anniversary map is being done in the Bloodbath colored palette. That's number one. Been wanting to do that for a while, so looking forward to that. Now the second map, the Bloodbath map, it's going to have a new map. And this map, now granted, gameplay is the same. It's just the theme, the palette will be different and will not be revealed into Bloodbath 3 coming up here in the next September. I forget the dates off the top of my head, but you can see those dates by going to sireblood.com/community. Okay, it's important, /community. Don't go to sireblood.com because sireblood.com isn't there yet. Okay, it's as you know, I don't like doing things half-assed. I don't like presenting things to you until I feel it's good. It may not be great yet. You know, I'm still working on it, but at least it's good. You know what I mean? So I just released sireblood.com/community. So go there. You can sign up. You can get, that's where you get the downloads. You can get the victory point roundels. You can get the tech roundels. You can get the when I say get, I mean you can download the files. I don't have a store yet because I'm just so busy with the house and just store's not there yet. But you can still download everything. The charts, the setup charts for 40 and for 42. Whatever. If you have any questions about the Bloodbath, you can post them there. I'll get back to you. It's a lot easier for me than being on YouTube, trying to jump through videos. I can just go on there and it'd be a lot easier for me. So, anyways, if you're interested, just go there, sign up, and then you're good. See what else is going on. We just did some play testing of 42 at Joe's house a couple weeks ago. First time I got to meet Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan did an amazing job doing a mod on the Bloodbath map. Amazing job, so much so that I need to ask him about a couple things I would like to incorporate on 3.0 map for Bloodbath 3.0. So I'd like to get that going. And speaking of Bloodbath 3.0, I'm not 100% sure. Not 3, Bloodbath 3. I'm not sure if it's going to be in LA again, or when I say LA, you know what I mean. I say LA because people know LA on the map. It's hard to say Lake Forest on the map. Where's Lake Forest? I don't know. So LA versus is it going to be in Georgia? I don't know yet. Depends. A couple things. Am I going to quit work here? Possibility. I might be wrapping up work and just going to move to Georgia, take the rest of the year off. If I do that, it gives me plenty of time to deck the basement out, because as I was mentioning, I don't do things half-assed. I would want the basement done 100% legit as a bunker. Now, a bunker name. So this is the last transmission for temporary shelter. So I'm going to redo these. This name, I am only going to be known as Site B3. Site B3, and that's for Bloodbath Bunker. Site B3. So that's where we're going to go with that. And see what else is going on. Man, before I sat down, I thought of a bunch of stuff to say. Don't forget this, don't forget that, and here I am smoking a cigar, drinking. It feels like I'm talking to my buddies, and I forget what I was going to say. So, oh man, well, I guess that's it. Nothing else really to say. Just want to say thanks for the support. Sorry I haven't been there. Lots of comments on YouTube I have not answered. It's been so busy. I tried to hit all my emails. If I missed you, I'm sorry, it wasn't intentional. Trying to sift through emails that have to do with Bloodbath versus have to do with the banking, has to do with the insurance, has to do with Home Depot, has to do with whatever. It's hard to sift through, and if I missed you, I'm sorry. Like I said, it was not intentional. So if you want, you can send me another email. Or if you got pissed off at me, don't want to send me another email, I get it. Like I said, you could also go to sireblood.com/community, and if you have a question or something, you type it out. I will try to get to my YouTube videos and try to answer questions that have arisen since the last 4 months. Since it's been 4 months since I've done anything, which is crazy to think about. It's crazy. So, so what happens next? In the next month, I will be actually in Georgia. Can't say full time, so I'll still be here too, keeping the apartment here for a while. Just because I'm gonna still work here. So I figured like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. You know, I'll do that for a while until I quit. I'm thinking, the way it looks to wrap up what I have going on here, I might be stuck here until like July or August. So at that point is when I would take the rest of the year off. So, which would give me a good month or two to get the basement done. The basement, I need a bathroom. I gotta put a bathroom in there. Obviously, can't have you all running up and down the stairs trying to go to the bathroom. It needs to be one on site, one inside site B3 when you have a bathroom. So that's one thing you gotta do. Besides, you know, deck it all out. But it's gonna be great. Looking forward to being Georgia now. Can't say it's how we do in the OC anymore. Like I said, it's how we do in the ATL. Atlanta, baby, Atlanta. Crazy to think about. So, again, thanks for playing the Bloodbath. Thanks for your support in the Bloodbath. Means a lot. Like I said, had no intention of even showing this rule set, let alone like people wanting to play it and actually like it. So that's kind of like crazy to me still. You know, it's been 2 years now. Yeah, about coming up on 2 years since I released the map. Crazy. So let me see, did I put the changes on? Oh, okay. So if you go to thesideblood.com/community, there will be a news section. And you can, that's where I briefly go over what happens in 3.0, the changes. And like I said, man, I guess there's no reason else to ramble on. Of course, phone not connected to my camera anymore. Let's see if we can get this going. Nope. It just oh, there we go. Is it connected? It says I can't connect to the camera because there's no card in the camera. But we're talking. Technology, man. Technology just doesn't work well with me. Doesn't work well. Well, guys, thank you again for everything, and we will talk soon. The next transmission will be from site B3. So, take care, guys. Take care. And I gotta get up because this shit don't work.